Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Witcher. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad to be back into the game. So one thing I noticed last game is that I had actually acquired some kind of points, and I forgot. So like if I click hero, yes, hero. Now look at all this. This is all brand new to me. But I saw I had acquired some kind of points. So I can see now that there's ways to increase this, but I don't know how to increase it. Maybe I don't have any points to spend. I thought I had points to spend, but maybe not. Maybe the game will tell me how to increase my bonuses here later on in the game. All right, so that is that. We have our inventory and our journal, so we already know about all that. Next thing I have to do is I have to look around this castle here, and I have to go and get this potion. If we look at our journal here, we have to get a potion for Triss, which Lambert is in the main hall of Kaer Morhen, and I'll find out, and I have to find out how to brew this potion, and he's going to help me out with that. So if we look here at our map, we have, this is me right here. This is stairs to the ground floor, and I just have to go around this curve to the circle of elements. So this way. Or, well, actually the arrow is telling me to go that way, but just for my own curiosity, I kind of want to look at what is over here. If anything, like what is over here? Ah, Circle of Whispering Stones. Actually, I've already interacted with this. This is actually where I got Ard from. There is a crate though, but let's just touch it again. So we can see here that the Blessing of the Air, the Ard sign intensity is increased by 50% for the next minute and a half. How long? How long did it say? Oh, hour and a half. Never mind, my bad. Okay, so that's an hour and a half. Let's go ahead and look around. I saw there was a crate. So my Ard sign is going to be stronger. We have a crate here. We have a whetstone. It's a weapon upgrade. I don't yet know how to get weapon upgrades, but I'll take it. And I'm excited to see exactly what all of these are going to be like, filling in my, pants and my shoes and my boots and my chest. And I can't wait to see what the gear looks like in the game. I just want to tell you guys that I have fallen in love with the game so far. What did I just do? I cannot move. Oh, there we go. I was stuck behind something. All right, let's go back this way. It looks like I do need to go down to the ground floor. So let's get down to the ground floor. It's just so charming. I don't know why, but I've like fallen in love with the charm of this game. I hope you guys also feel that same way. Okay, so here I am on the ground floor. All right, Kaer Morhen is a very interesting place. Let's just zoom around here. I want to see if there's anything I can interact with. I'm holding down Alt just to see if anything's gonna pop out at me. There's further up the tower, way up there. Wow, this place is huge. Ah, there's Lambert.
Geralt, is something wrong?
No time to talk. I need to make a potion for Triss.
You should find a vial of white gull in the armory on the upper floor. Grab some calcium equum from the evening hall. Look for white stones in one of the chests. If you find any stragglers, finish them. We don't need prisoners. The stairs are through that door. I'd go, but Marigold lies unconscious by the fire.
Got it. Okay, cool. So I get to learn a little bit more. So I know the calcium equum is in a chest. Where can I get some alcohol?
Where can I get some alcohol?
There should be white gull in a crate in the armory on the upper floor. The room's full of weapons. You'll know it when you see it.
All right, white gull is upper floor.
Where's the calcium equum again?
In the evening hall inside a chest.
Okay. Oh, I have to tell you something? What do I have to tell him?
Lambert, I have to tell you something.
What is it?
Leo. The bandits killed him.
He wasn't ready. What a loss. We'll hunt them down, Wolf. We'll avenge Leo.
All right.
I'll find you later.
We will avenge Leo. It's the last thing I do. Prepare potions in meditation mode. Gather the required ingredients first. So there's this little button. I drag it into... Okay. So there's the kitchen. Oh, I wonder if the kitchen's actually Cadwin Stout. So this beer, it looks like it's just beer, but actually a lot of this beer and stuff can be used as a base for potions. The kitchen is now open, and in the kitchen there is chicken, which I should take as food. Oops, I did not mean to do that. There's also these old cupboards here. Oh wow, there's so much. There's fish, and there's gutted fish, chicken, and a weak alcohol. So we'll take that. Restores vitality. It can also be sold or given to someone. You can give it to someone as well. So gutted fish and regular fish. Okay. So this fireplace. Left click on a lit campfire to enter meditation mode. Okay, that's good to know. Tip, meditate by lit campfires. The fire will ignite by itself if you have flint. If you lack flint, use the Igni sign. Okay, so that's what that the flint that I gathered is for. You can enter meditation mode right here. And how would I go into... Well, I don't have the materials first, so let's actually just get up right now, because I need to get my materials first before I do alchemy. So first off, let's just check in these barrels. And in the wardrobe, let's take all of it, and let's go back up this way. So we have to go up I believe it was this way, right? Yes, I thought it was this way. Well, actually, I see there's no red dot here, but up at the top of this tower, but I want to climb up to the top. Well, I guess I can't. I was going to say I want to climb up to the top of the tower just to see what's up here, but it's blocked off. So let's go to the top of the other tower. Okay, so it looks like I have to go in here and then through this little hallway. Oh boy. Okay, so let's go with so I'm gonna need to go fast style.
Challenge the Salamandra.
Got him.
You'll regret.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Got them all. Got them all. Is there anything else? Okay, so tab. Okay, so there was a few stragglers that were still remaining. Okay, here's the upper floor. There's a room here. Oh, shoot.
Mess with me and die.
Okay, so fast style. Okay, got him. So let's take the remains here. Okay. No need to have all that out. So here's a crate. Is this the crate with the unknown potion? Okay, so I have that unknown potion now. There's a bear. Oh, there's more bandits over there. Goose fat. I'll take all of this. All right, here we go. Oh, not even in the right style here.
I'll make you scream.
Oops. Too fast. Dang it. All right, there we go. Got him. Sometimes I forget that I need to, oh, got one more guy.
Mess with me and die.
Dang it, sometimes I'm too fast. I try to anticipate it. Okay, there we go. So there's the stairs to Triss's room. There's a barrel here. Ooh, the library. I wonder if there's some good lore in the library. I would expect there to be. Okay, so there's a dresser that I can interact with. Just some bottled water. Okay. I was hoping for a lore book in here, but there is no lore book. That's unfortunate. Okay, I want to go into the stairs of Triss's room, but first I want to check all these other rooms first. Because, you know, as the saying goes, once you know where to go, go the other direction. That's how playing these games goes. Oh, I killed all the bandits. Turn off floating messages like too fast and final attack in the game options. Got it. Well, I'm not interested yet in doing that because here's a cabinet. Again, more beer. Actually, I can see the red dot is telling me to go the other direction. So because of that, I want to go in here. Ooh, look at this. Bread, goat's milk, and more food. Grindstone and bottled water. So this is the stairs to Triss's room. I'm gonna wait to go in there because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go to Triss's room anyway later on after I get this potion. The evening hall. There's a nice big crate in here with swallow. Good, I needed more of that. Calcium equum, there we go. Chicken. Unknown potion. And the Frieghtener. Ooh, it's a book and it discusses the Frighteners. Let's double click that. And now what? So if I go to my journal entry here, oop, not my journal. If I go to my inventory, I have a book. I can right click it to read it. The Frighthener, a collection of information on as an unusually rare monster known as the Frighthener. This book adds a bestiary into the entry to the journal. Oh, look at that. Very cool. So the one thing I noticed is I've already read this. So I've got the journal entry. I guess I can drop it since I've now used and got it in its information. I can drop it. I no longer need it. And if we look at our journal entry here, we've now got 2 new ingredients that we did not have before. We have Frighthener's Claw and Frighthener's Eye. A claw removed from a Frighthener's carcass and a Frighthener's eye. It's an eye removed. Calcium equum, a popular mineral commonly referred to as horse lime. Okay. And then probably monsters. The Frieghtener. There we go. So we've got a new lore entry. So occurrence. Frighteners are very rare. They come into being as a result of magical experiments to create a Frighthener. A mage has to possess great power and a basic knowledge of mutation. Okay, so these things are created. They're not naturally occurring animals out in the real world. They are immune to almost all effects. The only susceptibility is that they're sensitive to steel and silver, very sensitive to loud noises at high frequencies. So that's something important to know as a witcher. To be a good witcher, you've got to understand the lore behind these beasts. In combat, Frighteners rely on their size and strength, then try to knock their opponents down and then deal a lethal blow. So Frighteners' Eye and Claw is an alchemy ingredient you can get from them. The first mage to create a Frighthener was the infamous renegade Dagobert Sula, a diligent student of the Zaracanian Masters of Alchemy, and the supervisor of the Trial of the Grasses carried out at Kaer Morhen. How about that? He was actually a student of the Masters of Alchemy, and he was a supervisor of the Trial of Grasses. Upon beholding the abomination he had created, Sula is said to have cried, "What have I done?" He destroyed the monster. His notes, however, survived. So he created it and was terrified at what he had created. So it was actually one of the good people to create it, someone that was probably on the Witcher's side. He was actually probably a Witcher, because if he was a supervisor of the Trial of Grasses, then he must be a Witcher himself. So a Witcher surprisingly was the first person to create a Frighthener, which I did not expect, but that's good lore history for you to know. And we'll take all of that. Okay, so let's just keep going and make sure we keep going where we're supposed to go. All right, so we've got a crate in here. We have White Gull, more potions, and then we have Monstrum, or a Portrayal of Witchers. It's a book, an anti-Witcher pamphlet, describes how ordinary people perceive Witchers and recounts the story of Kaer Morhen's destruction. Okay, we're gonna have to read that. Okay. So here we go. This adds a glossary entry to your journal. Monstrum, or a Portrayal of Witchers, anonymous. Okay, so indeed, there is nothing more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of Witcher, as they are the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft. Okay, so this is how people perceive Witchers, common folk. They are unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience or virtue, veritable creatures from hell, capable only of taking lives. They have no place amongst decent and honest folk. In this Kaer Morhen, where these villains nest and practice foul rituals, must be wiped off the face of the earth, and all evil traces of it must be treated with salt and saltpeter to complete the deed. Wow. So they wanted to destroy Kaer Morhen because they find them repulsive. Offspring of witchcraft, which is somewhat understandable. You know, I kind of understand that they are afraid of these things, so there's actually more. So if you actually go to the actual glossary, what it says in here is different from what I read earlier. Due to their otherness, unusual abilities, and magic skills, Witchers are treated as outcasts and sometimes even met with hatred. This hatred was made manifest during the infamous attack on Kaer Morhen, which led to the destruction of the fortress and the death of most of the Witchers wintering there. By wintering, it means most Witchers stay in this fortress during the winter. Those who survived are doomed to extinction since they no longer train successors. People need Witchers but are simultaneously afraid of them. The itinerant warriors inspire fear because they are mutants and have superhuman powers. A Witcher is rarely a welcome guest, and contacts with members of this profession are almost always limited to business. Witchers are invariably attacked during pogroms, and social upheavals directed against those who deal in magic. What is a pogrom? I do not know. And then there's medicine. For centuries, diseases have plagued mankind, yet when John Becker subjected the power to his will, people gained a powerful weapon in their fight against disease. Mages study bacteria and viruses, the way germs spread, as well as genetics. Wow, I didn't know that. Their research is used by medics who set up hospitals and produce increasingly effective medicines. There are also magical potions capable of healing wounds and internal injuries. Many magic users, such as Marty Sodergren and Vizima, have become healers, traveling the world and using their magic for the good of others. Holy shit. I didn't know that mages study bacteria and viruses. That's pretty cool. I don't think we have anything else in our journal entries. Basic alchemy and campfires. This is a tutorial. So let's get over here. Did not mean to pause. Great. Oh, iron daggers. I'm not gonna take the daggers. I like having a big sword. Daggers is not really my style. This seems to be some kind of offhand weapon. I guess I'll keep it for now. It's a rusty sword. My rusty sword right now is actually not very good. But this axe seems like it's... Got it. So this axe can only be used... Oh, that's cool. It actually has it slung around my hip there. That's kind of cool. Okay, so I think we've got most of what we need. If we look at our journal entry here and go to the quest, I've done all that Lambert asked. I should talk to him now. Okay. Oh, there's Triss and Lambert. Okay.
What do you need?
What do you mean, what do I need? I've got all the ingredients, and it's safe upstairs.
Done. I have the ingredients, and it's safe upstairs.
Good. You'll need 2 more things to make the potion. The claw of a mighty beast, and some celandine. Vizima will tell you where to find them. Let me teach you the formula.
Okay, so I need to speak to Vesemir. We can see here that for this quest, okay, so I need more stuff.
Oh, that was a tough fight.
I finished off several marauders upstairs.
We might not have taken down the Frighhtener without you. Unfortunately, Triss had to get past Savola first, giving them time. They took almost everything, but the devices aren't most important.
If I'd gone with her, I might have tended to Savola.
Without you, the Frighthener might have finished us. You did well, Wolf. Take this armor and sword.
Oh,
I've
thank
been keeping
goodness.
them for you.
Okay, thank you. I really needed some gear here. Are there other Witchers?
Are there other Witchers?
There were 3 Witcher schools in all, but it's been long since I've heard word of the other 2. You've met all the Witchers I know of, except for Berengar.
Did I know him?
I don't believe so. An introvert, he chose his own path. Actually, none here can say they know Berengar. He often ran away from Kaer Morhen, though he would always return in the end. After the trial of the grasses, he finally accepted his destiny and started training for real.
Yeah, why isn't he here? That's weird.
Why isn't he here?
I don't know. We lost touch with him a while back.
Okay.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, let's better understand Vesemir and how he interacts with everybody else on our team.
Do you and Triss argue often?
Not too much. Sorceresses and their vain glory. Though compared to others, Triss seems an angel. Thanks for backing me. Oh, I have something for you. You might find this meteorite useful.
Meteorite?
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Okay.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Who was Leo?
One of hundreds of orphans of the war with Nilfgaard. I apprenticed him 6 years ago.
I'm sorry.
We'll recover our secrets and find Leo's murderers, even if they fled to the end of the world.
So Leo was an orphan from the war that Vesemir just kind of took under his wing.
Can I ask you something?
It kind of sucks that I have to keep clicking, can I ask you something, just to get up to all these options.
You mentioned defending Kaer Morhen before.
Yes. 15 witchers once lived here, training boys for their trials. Only they knew the secrets of mutation. Witchers who set out on the path and failed to assimilate among humans wintered here. Before the battle, 23 witchers and 40 students called Kaer Morhen home.
Wow.
Too damned few for the mob that attacked. I never knew why they came. Some say a sudden explosion of anger born of disdain for witchers. But no. Someone provoked the mob with flyers filled with lies. Special agents read them to the peasants. Truer still, the fanatics could never have taken the fort without the aid of sorcerers, though they outnumbered us by far. They didn't even spare the youngest. I alone survived, concealed among the corpses. Walk around, Wolf. The skeletons remain. You may find a flyer, there used to be hundreds. Memorize it as a warning of the evil humans can perpetrate.
I did find that flyer, actually, and I read it just a few minutes ago. We saw that flyer about how what the common folk were led to believe about witchers and how much they hate the witchers.
Can I ask you something?
All right, one last thing. There was one more thing, this one right here.
Any idea who attacked?
No, but the mage suggests no ordinary bandits. We found pins adorned with salamanders on the dead. The symbol of their organization, perhaps? I sense hard times ahead.
Yeah, okay. So we don't know much about them, but they're part of some cult with the salamander. Okay, so...
Lambert gave me the formula.
I take it you already have white gull and calcium equum.
Yes.
I do. What next?
You'll need celandine. Take what I have. Plus the claw of a monster like the Frieghtener. To skin a creature, take a sharp knife and cut along the torso. You'll find the Frighthener's carcass in the upper courtyard. Once you've extracted the claw, rest by the fire while making the potion.
Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna need to go get this claw. And by the way, if we look here, look at my, I've actually got an actual shirt to wear now. So I actually look kind of normal now. I look a little bit better than I did before. So let's take a look at me now. I have this nice armor on. So we need to go out here and cut off some stuff from that dead thing. I just want to look around, see, make sure there's not something I'm missing here. Okay, so I remember it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we can finally loot the remains of this thing, and we can... Oh. So skinning monsters. To extract alchemical components, left-click on the monster's carcass. Read books to gain information about monsters and alchemical ingredients. You must know about ingredients before you can collect them. Oh, so you must actually know about the ingredients before you can collect them. That's why it's so important to read those journal entries, or at least to collect the journal entries, but I like to read them too, because I like to actually know about them. So there you go. We've got the Frighthener's Eye and the Frighthener's Claw. These are now things that I have. All right, so let's go back inside. We got what we came for. I noticed there's a barrel out here. Anything good? Flint and Kedwinian Stout. All right, let's get out of here. It's cold. It's cold out here. Let's get back inside.
Yes?
Okay.
What if I get the ingredients wrong?
You'll have to find more.
Where?
I'll have another claw and more celandine. Eskel has alcohol, and I saw calcium equum somewhere upstairs. But try to get it right the first time. It's not that hard.
Okay, all right, Vizima.
Where are Lambert and Eskel?
Yeah, where did they go?
Lambert's in the library, and Eskel's taking Triss to her room.
Oh, okay.
I have all the ingredients.
Good. Now rest and prepare the potion according to the formula.
All right.
We'll speak later.
Okay, so I need to make the formula. So here's the fireplace. Before I do it, I just want to check one more time. I want to really make sure... Wait, 1 second. What is this quest? My Karamorran companions and I are not the only remaining Witchers. Apparently, Berengar is also still alive. Yes, I remember Vizima telling me that. He stays away from the Brotherhood and wasn't at the fortress when it was attacked. Where was he then? And who is he? If I ever meet him, I'll be certain to ask at least those questions. Yes, because Vizima mentioned another graduate of Karamorran, the Witcher named Berengar. Okay, so back to the potion for Triss. I want to be double sure that I have this potion for Triss thing here. So this potion is intended for Triss and has no other use. So preparation. The potion is made by mixing a Frighthener's Claw with ingredients providing a total of 1 measure each of rebus and vitriol. Okay, so a Frighthener's Claw, 1 measure of rebus and vitriol. According to Lambert's instructions, the potion for the unconscious sorceress Triss can be made of celandine, a Frighthener's Claw. Okay, you know what? This right here, down here, this description is different than the preparation description. Because this one says celandine, and it does not say anything about celandine up here in the preparation. It does say mixing Frighthener's Claw with ingredients, which is vague, but this is, I think, the more apt description, the more detailed description. Okay, I want to make sure I get this right. Celandine, a Frighthener's Claw, and a suent mushroom, though calcium equum can replace the latter ingredient. So I don't have to use suet mushroom, I can use calcium equum, celandine, and Frighthener's Claw. Celandine, Frighthener's Claw, calcium equum. Once gathered, these components should be mixed with white gull. Okay, so white gull, now there's 4 ingredients. Okay, celandine, Frighthener's Claw, calcium equum, and white gull. Holy crap, I need to like write this down. All right, so let's get in this fireplace so we can rest. And then left click on the vial to create potions. Oh, that's way up here. Okay, left click. All right, select the formula to add ingredients to the vial automatically. Oh, thank goodness. So I don't actually have to do a lot of memorization. I can just click the formula. And then left click on mix at the bottom right side of the screen. Okay, left click the hourglass to brew the potion while meditating. So potion for Triss. So all I gotta do is actually just click on this and it automatically puts everything in there for me. So there's the celandine, the Frighthener's Claw, and the calcium equum right here, and the white gull potion. So you know what's interesting is this celandine is actually made of other ingredients. If you combine rebus and negrito, that is celandine. So it's like each element is composed of yet further sub-elements. That's actually very complicated. We have vitriol, rebus, a special substance. That's amazing. Okay, so here it is. It's all done for us. I don't have to memorize all this. I can click mix. All right, there we go. I have now made this thing. All right, well, it looks like I've made the potion. If we go to our inventory, we should have the potion somewhere, right? Oh, it's up here in the quest items. So it's up in the quest items area. There's the potion for Triss. So I actually do have that. So let's head over to Triss. All right, here's the stairs to Triss's room. Now we can come down these stairs. Oh, geez. Oh, it's actually up. I gotta go up the stairs. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at... This is Triss's room. Oh, wow. I recognize this room. I recognize this room from The Witcher 3. And there's poor little Triss. All right, let's look in this wardrobe. There's more food. We can take that food. Just want to look at here, everything around here. There's a dresser. Toussaint Red. Thought by many to be the most exquisite red wine in the world. Well, I'm gonna yoink that. Yoink. All right, let's talk to Triss and hopefully we can remedy this. Okay, that was weird. All right, so double click on the healing potion to give it to Triss. Win favors of other characters by giving them gifts. Oh, so I can give her a gift, just like in Dragon Age, you can give gifts. And then right here. Oh, okay, so you have to drag it right into this little gift.
Thank you, Geralt.
I hope this potion helps.
That was terrible. I dreamt Lambert was with me. He was staring at me, saying things like, "Don't go dying on me, Marigold," calling me big-headed. I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
I suppose we have some time.
I'm so happy you're back. When I saw you, all the feelings I tried to deny returned, stronger than ever.
Triss, I'm not ready to talk about the past.
Of course. I shouldn't pressure you. I just feel so... The powers. I'm behaving like a teenager. Let's focus on the present. I guess I disappointed you all. Forgive me.
No, yeah, she helped us. It's, you know, it's not her fault.
Nothing to forgive. What I felt when I learned you were alive, hard to compare to anything.
Oh.
Except maybe what I feel as I look at you.
Oh, wow.
So, let's see if the best bed in Kaer Morhen can hold.
Oh, wow. Oh, we've got a rockin' bed, guys. Oh. Wow, that's a nice, beautiful painting, actually. That was fun.
Geralt, a pleasure, as always.
Of course, milady.
As always?
You don't remember anything?
Unfortunately.
Well, you have something to look forward to then. No matter. Tell me, how did the battle end?
They broke into the lab, killed Leo, stole our mutagens, and escaped.
Poor Vesemir. Another protege dead prematurely.
We delayed the funeral until you awoke.
Thank you. As for the mutagens, their loss could prove catastrophic. Let's not lose any more time. Unless there's something you'd like to ask me?
Well, yeah, I've got plenty.
Can you restore my memory?
I'd have to examine you. There's a good chance your memory will return on its own.
How much chance?
That's difficult to say. It might help if I knew what caused you to lose your memory.
Well, no time for that now.
Geralt, can we go?
Oh gosh. When she said, I would have to examine you. My thought was, well, didn't you just examine me? All right, let's go with this. The theft. What are its possible consequences? Yeah.
The theft. What are its possible consequences?
Most sorcerers and rulers would sell their greedy, power-hungry souls to get the mutagens. Only a master of the arcane arts can use that knowledge. Not many of those left.
What about wealthy merchants, dukes, kings?
Perhaps. Anything's possible, but speculating wastes time. We just don't have enough information.
True.
Geralt, Can we go?
Yeah, we shouldn't keep him waiting.
We shouldn't keep Vesemir waiting.
Come on then.
All right, well, that was fun.
We don't know where the bandits came from or who's behind them. We'll draw attention if we venture out as a group. By splitting up, we can also cover more territory.
I'll go west. I know a few people there, and I prefer the coastal
Then
climate.
I'll head east to Kedwin, unless someone objects.
That's fine. Which way should I go?
South to Temeria. King Foltest owes you a debt of gratitude. Some time ago, you removed a curse from his daughter.
Ah.
What happened on the bandits' trail there? And you, Triss?
I'll try to use my influence to find the bandits. If I learn anything, I'll contact Geralt.
So, that king that I'm going to see, that was in the opening cinematic. The woman that I saved his daughter. That was the opening cinematic. His daughter that was cursed.
I can and find you in Vizima.
Triss.
Don't, Geralt. I detest goodbyes. I'm liable to cry, and there's nothing more pathetic than a sorceress in tears. Don't get killed, Geralt. I don't think I could deal with that again. I'll see you soon.
See you, Triss.
All right. Oh, I thought their leader, the Arcanian mage, proved too powerful even for Triss Marigold. I thought somebody would read it, so I guess I read it. The Witchers set out in search for the stolen secrets, classically to the four corners of the world. True, and I'm going south. Geralt of Rivia went south to Vizima. Wow, so we went to the four corners of the world. How about that?
Caroline, I'm tired.
It's not far now. We'll be there soon.
I'm cold.
We'll fetch you warm milk and honey. You'd like that.
Very much. Thank you, Caroline. What are those dogs doing?
Dogs?
Oh no. Shit.
Alvin, do exactly as I say. This is important. Run to the end as fast as you can, and don't look back.
Barefoot?
Understand?
They're evil dogs.
Run!
Oh man, dude. Oh, those are not any normal dogs. Those things look crazy.
What the hell? Shut the gate, quickly! The beast is attacking! Sound the alarm!
Oh, that woman's gonna die. She's... Is she? Is the woman gonna die? Oh my god. Dude, really? Oh man, that poor kid. Dude, that's so sad.
Geralt! Melitele must have sent you. There's a woman outside. The dogs will tear her apart. Help her!
Oh, she's not dead.
Help! No!
Don't open the gate! The beasts will enter! These dogs are deadly.
You people are monsters!
She's dead at this point.
I'll save her myself.
Stop. Don't go out there alone.
She's gotta be dead by now. She's gotta be dead by now. Oh god. Okay, so let's go with yeah, let's get my weapon out and let's go with the group style because I feel like Barghest.
What was that?
Magic, surely.
The beast!
Still alive? Oh, there's a big one.
Look!
What the heck is happening?
Approaches.
The time
of the white frost and white light. The time of madness and disdain. Tedirit, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with a new sun. Reborn of elder blood, of hen Iker, of a planted seed. A seed that will not sprout but burst into flames.
What was that?
The old elven prophecy of Itlena. I hope he's all right.
It seems he saved us from the beast.
Yes,
he
seems
did?
So. Oh, I do hope he's not hurt. I'll need to find someone to take care of him. He shouldn't be alone. We'll stay at the inn in the meantime.
Wait a minute. I ran into wild dogs on my way here, but they were nothing like these, and I don't mean just the green fur. Know anything about them?
They've been terrorizing the village for some time. Every few days, a villager is killed. The pack is led by a large hound, perhaps a wolf. People call it the Beast.
Someone might pay to have the beast slain.
That's what witchers do, isn't it? But enough about monsters. What brings you here?
I'm seeking men who wear the sign of the salamander. Seen anyone like that in the area?
Shh, not so loud. There was someone,
but
the peasants grow silent at the mere mention of him. The Reverend might know more. You may also want to ask him about the beast.
I'll do that.
Did you want to ask me something?
Okay, there's plenty to ask here.
What brings you to this village?
I'm traveling to St. Lebioda's hospital in Vizima to help fight the Catriona plague.
When are you leaving?
Once I've helped the victims of the dog attacks, I guess. I can't abandon them. It'll delay me, but some are certain to die without my aid.
Got it.
Do we know each other?
It's me, Shawnee. Don't you recognize me? Whatever happened to you? I heard you died during a massacre in Rivia.
Unfortunately, I lost my memory. I recall the last few weeks, nothing more.
I'm afraid I can't help. Medicine's a fledgling science here in the north. I can say that your memory might come back on its own.
It's not that bad. I'm actually getting used to it.
I hate to admit it, but sorcerers are somewhat more effective at this than we are. Maybe one of them could help.
I wonder if I actually could get my memory back.
So what'll become of Alvin?
I don't know. I'll look after him for now. Maybe a villager will take him in.
He seems clever enough. Surely someone will want him.
Did you want to ask me something?
One last thing.
It's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
I think they're a group of bandits who terrify the locals. Yesterday, they returned a boy they'd whipped with a lamia.
A lamia?
A mayhen crop with small barbs and hooks. It rips away skin and flesh with each strike. Most civilized countries have banned them. The boy was delirious. Muttered something about a ransom and the Reverend. Sadly, he grew feverish, and he died that night.
Thanks.
Dang.
I may stay longer than I planned.
Why the interest in Salamandra?
Yeah.
They killed someone I was fond of, and stole something of mine.
I wouldn't want to be them.
Huh.
We'll speak later.
All right, so very interesting stuff. I want to see, is this kid okay?
Mommy, that hurts.
I'm surprised that she lives, you know.
Did you want to ask me something?
Okay, so you can click her again.
We'll
okay.
Speak later.
I've already gone through all the options here, though. Okay, so there's a fireplace. There's lots of remains. Beast fangs. A valuable ingredient, the skull of a Barghest. I should take this stuff because it might be useful. Okay, so I picked up all that. There's a fireplace for me to meditate right there. Speaking of meditation, new talents acquired. Wait, be alert. Why? So first of all, if I go to the hero, there you go, 9 talents. Points used to acquire abilities and develop Geralt's skills. So I noticed they're red. Does that mean anything? Strength, damage, parry, vitality. Okay. Immunity to pain. Works only when Geralt is intoxicated. Strength 2? Okay. Might as well. Man, I actually have quite a bit. This can go quite a while. Might as well increase this stuff. Vitality regeneration. Immunity to pain, we'll take it. Requires consumption of a mutagen, so I probably can't get that right now. Ah, so the red one is for these. Oh, that was just for strength. Oh, okay. So that was just in the strength category. And then there's all of these as well. Oh, I understand. I didn't understand how that worked for a second. Now I get it. Let's go with that. Bleeding. There we go. So my steel sword got leveled up quite a bit, so that looks pretty good. Let's get back to here. All right, so it's now morning. And now let's see if I can talk to these people.
Here. Vizima's gates are closed. The eternal fire protects no sinners. Repent.
Repent. Okay. So there's lots of other things here. There's tons of stuff. Lots of loot. There's a notice board.
These folk all tremble at the thought of the beast. I'm frightened myself.
I should hurry.
Herbalist.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What a despicable place. I'm trapped here with my goods while my wife and children wait in the city.
Why's that?
Vizima's gates are closed due to the plague.
Oh.
The gods be my witness, nothing ruins trade like an epidemic.
I guess we just have to wait.
Got it.
Most of the diseased have died off, but the beast and bandits now spread their own terror. All we're missing are tax collectors.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
So he must know more about Vizima. And the plague, too.
What's with this plague?
What of it? 'Tis some variety of the bubonic. To be safe, I avoid any who appear even slightly ill. Aren't you afraid?
I'm immune to infectious diseases.
My grandfather claimed the same, insisting all the while that his bubonic ulcers were merely boils.
May the ground lie lightly upon him.
Yes?
Damn.
Tell me about the beast.
I overheard it described as a phantom, appearing from nowhere, murdering those with a heavy conscience.
Interesting.
Royal officials would make a true feast for the beast, and other ghosts serve it, apparently in the form of untiring bloodhounds.
I'll have to ask the locals.
Yes?
Any bandits in the outskirts?
Indeed. They call themselves the militia and extort bribes. Also, some sect from Vizima may have arrived here.
Do these men wear the salamander sign?
Never met them. But if they are a sect, the Reverend ought to know something.
The Reverend. Okay.
Yes.
So the Reverend appears to know a lot. Oh, I can actually sell things with him. Oh, so we've got actual books here. But the buying price is 200, and I don't have nothing remotely that much. I'm sure this guy would like some food. He seems like he would be willing to buy some food. But it's not worth it. I think it's probably more value to me as a food than it is getting the 3 gold for it. So I'm gonna just keep my food as it is, because it's more valuable to me as an actual food than it is to get this stuff, which is very expensive, by the way. 200 gold, 300 gold. Okay. There's also other things like daisies and bayless fruit. and other little ingredients, but I'm gonna go call it for now because I don't have enough gold for that stuff.
I'll save more.
I just kind of want to walk around and kind of talk to different people.
I shall pray at the Temple of Eternal Fire.
I bet this dwarven blacksmith has something to say.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Yes, I'm a dwarf. No, I don't support the Scoia'tael. Yes, I've paid both taxes and bribes. Many times. Today, in fact.
Calm down, I just wanted to talk.
The
I'll be calm in my grave. Optimistically, that won't be long now.
I'll try not to miss the funeral.
Make sure and show up for the execution, too. They once herded me off to see a non-human get hanged. Let me tell you, laughed my head off.
I gather they don't like non-humans around here.
Neither here nor anywhere in the Northern Kingdoms. An official in Vizima recently won an innovation award. Invented a gallows especially designed for dwarves.
What's so innovative about that?
Nothing, but think of the savings. When you're producing them in the hundreds, all that extra wood can be used to make other goods. Toy swords, for instance.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Yeah, he mentioned he does not side with the Scoia'tael. Who are they?
Who are the Scoia'tael?
Terrorists or firebrands, you'd call them. They're fighting for the rights of non-humans. Scoia'tael is Elven for squirrels, called that due to the squirrel tails that dangle from their caps.
Okay.
Will I find any around here?
You aiming to catch me off guard or just nosy? In any case, I'll not answer you.
Fine. I wouldn't want to cause you trouble. Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
Why do the locals persecute non-humans?
Why do pricks go in cunts? It's the natural order of things. Humans have always hated dwarves and elves. Not for me to know why.
I'm not sure I understand.
Then ponder it on your own, or discuss it with that maggot Brog. I don't talk to strangers about these things.
Fine.
Yes?
One more time.
Who are the Scoia'tael?
Terrorists or firebrands, you'd call them.
Okay, got it.
Do you trade with them?
Fuck off! You won't provoke me.
What? Why?
Shove off, troublemaker.
Oh no, I've upset him. Now he won't even let me talk to him anymore.
A week, a month.
Monsters abound in the crypt.
Damn, I'm thirsty.
Oh, okay. So they kind of walk around. That's pretty neat. All right, so let's finally go over here. I'm sure on this notice board.
A notice board?
Oh.
Maybe I can find some witcher's work.
So left-click on the notice board and drag any available notices to your inventory. And then right-click on the notice icon to read and unlock new quests. Look for other notice boards to unlock additional quests. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at what quests we have here. We have quite a bit. We have 4 of them. We have the Barghest contract. We have a Barghest contract, a Drowner contract, a Ghoul contract, and then an arrest warrant. A warrant for the professor's arrest. Let's transfer all of those. And then let's look at our inventory. And we should have them right here. Book of the Swallow. The Book of the Swallow, White Gull. Got it. I can probably drop the Book of the Swallow now that I have it. Here's the Barghest contract right here. Frighthener's Vision. Notes containing the formula for a potion made using Frighthener's Eye. Okay. Drop that. I no longer need it now, I suppose. The Barghest contract. Brave man urgently needed. Whoever brings me 10 Barghest skulls will receive 100 orens. That's actually quite a good deal. That's a lot of orens there. So I no longer need the contract, then I guess I can drop it. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, because it's taken up my inventory, and if I already have what I need from it, why carry it? Then there's a Drowner contract. The Church of the Eternal Fire seeks individuals capable of dealing with the drowners at the riverbank. Payment is contingent on supplying proof of killing 3 of the beasts. Bring their brains and inquire with the Reverend. The Drowner entry in the bestiary is required to complete this contract. So I can't even complete the contract until I have the Drowner entry. Okay. So I have that, so I can drop that item. And then here, the ghoul contract. I need the blood of at least 3 ghouls. Will pay handsomely, Kalkstein Alchemist. And then the ghoul entry is needed in the bestiary as well. Okay, and I'm going to drop that one as well. And then finally, up at the top in quest items, I have a warrant for the professor's arrest. It is hereby declared that the man known as the Professor is guilty of numerous crimes against the crown, including but not limited to murder, assault, defying city guards and officials, and other wrongs against the kingdom's subjects. Whoever provides him shelter will be deemed guilty of aiding and abetting him in his crimes. It is thus the duty of each subject of the crown to assist the efforts to seize this man. A reward of 1,000 orens is hereby offered to anyone who assists in bringing this man to justice, dead or alive. On behalf of His Majesty King Foltest, Vincent Mies, Captain of the City Guard. Okay, so we're not going to drop that. We're going to keep that right there in our quest items. Very nice. So there's all those books down there, which I no longer need. Very cool. So that is neat. And if we look at our journal entries here, we've got all of these new quests. All of them here in chapter 1. Witcher Secrets is still from the prologue. So interesting. We have, let's just look at all of them then. We have the Salamander's Tale. As the leader of the local community, the Reverend may know something about the man with the Salamander brooch. The Ghoul contract, the Drowner and the Barghest contract, and then Monsters and Men. When the beast attacked, the boy was terrified. He went into a magical trance and uttered a prophecy. It seems the Outskirts have mysteries of their own. To fathom them, apparently I should see the Reverend. Yeah, whatever happened to that boy, and he like floated up into the air and he started saying these weird things about the end of the world and some really cryptic things that he said. That is a primary quest, and these are other side quests. You can see the little dot next to it. Also, when I hover over it, it says secondary quest, primary quest, secondary quest. Got it. Okay, so we have secondary quests. The star means it's active. If there's no star, that means it's not active, and I can't have it active because I don't have certain things probably completed yet. But all right, so let's go ahead and look at all of these quests again. And let's do of Monsters and Men. Let's set that as active for now. So the Reverend's house is way out there. There's actually... Oh, this is actually open world right now. I did not realize this was open world and I could just go out of the gate right there. Cool. I thought this was like an actual like place you were trapped in here. Really quick, I want to go into this inn and just see what's inside the inn. I mean, if I'm here, I might as well. All right, to meditate in inns, talk to the innkeeper and left-click meditation. You can also leave items in the tavern's storage. Speak with the innkeeper and left-click on the storage icon. Recover your stored items at any time from any inn or tavern. Aha. Okay, so... Got it, got it. So this place is nice and busy. I like to see that.
Greetings, handsome. You look a tinge fatigued. Wait, didn't you rescue that child at the gate?
By chance.
By chance? Really? If only the local peasants chance to do good once in a while. Oh, no matter. What can I get you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll bring it in a minute. You're quite a talker.
I am?
Forgive me. Your beauty rendered me speechless.
Oh, but you know how to compliment a woman, handsome.
That's funny. Okay, so here's the little store. It's not much. I only have 16. I think I'll sell some of this. I don't like fish anyway. All right, so let's have some beer, I guess. let's have one of those. And let's go ahead and do this. And if I go into my inventory, we can enjoy a nice pint of Kedwinian Stout. Ah, there you go. I like that they added the little animation, the drinking animation. I really like that, you know, those little attention to details. And I can just take this stuff and it's not stealing. I can just take all this. It's not even stealing. Oh, I have to go around? That's weird.
What do you want?
Give me a beer.
Your kind's not welcome here.
I said I wanted a beer.
We have no more.
Okay.
Very well. I'll see what I have.
Okay.
Everyone drink up. We're closing.
Innkeeper, do that again and I'll get angry. Wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
All right. I'll just tend to my business and be on my way.
What can I do for you?
Why the gloom?
I don't talk to strangers.
Do you for 5 orens?
For that, I'd talk to a bar guest all day.
For 5 orens?
The plague was devastating. People died in droves. The wailing lingered for 3 moons. If not for the Reverend, we'd all have perished.
The Reverend again.
We're wary of strangers. You don't know what it's like when the plague takes your family. The Reverend prayed all day to the eternal fire, taking no sustenance. His penance freed us from sin and strengthened our faith. We began by cleansing our homes of sin and filth. We gathered it up, and by the next day, all our foulness was buried or gone. The Reverend then spoke to all who remained. You have done well cleansing your households of sin. I know it was difficult, I know they be kin, but the eternal fire sent pestilence on them as punishment for their sins. You are pure, you shall live. And we believed him, then went outside. The frost was biting, but we did our penance, crawling round the village, praying at the 5 chapels. The next day the village was quiet, as if all were asleep. Fewer have fallen sick since.
An edifying tale. Thanks.
Wow. That was an interesting tale, actually. Okay. Well, let's talk to the innkeeper because I think I want to rest here a little bit.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for someone who stayed at this inn.
Look around the tables. But at night, guests retire to their rooms. Return tomorrow if you must talk to them.
All right. I'll look around.
What can I do for you?
I'm a witcher.
Bah, by the eternal fire.
Have any work for me?
No. Ask the Reverend.
Okay. I'll speak with him.
Everybody's talking about this Reverend.
Got a room?
Yes. For you, 5 orens.
Oh, it's not even a room. It's just a fire. All right. Well, I've actually kind of think I wasted 5 orens there because it's already dawn, so there's no point. Okay. She's pretty.
Did you want to ask me something?
Oh, that's the one. That's the woman I've already spoken to.
We'll speak later.
I've already spoken to her, Shawnee. All right, so, okay, guys, I think that's gonna do it for now. It turns out that we have come into this little town just outside Vizima, it appears. If I look at the map, does it show Vizima? It does say the outskirts of Vizima right here. So on the world map, I'm here. I assume Vizima is like here, right there, I think. But anyway, we've come out to this outskirts place, and there's quite a bit to do here. But let's get out of here. So here we are in the big wide world, and it's interesting. They've actually closed the gate. Look at that. That's kind of immersive. They close it. They open it in the morning for people to go and do their thing, but then they close it at night. So I think to the next episode, what we're gonna do is we're going to Can I actually climb up here? Next episode? Oh, wow. You can climb up here and just look out over the fence and see what's out there. It's a beautiful land and a beautiful area. Next episode, we're going to go exploring out into that wide open world and see what there is to see. I'm excited to see what there is. And we've also picked up a lot of contracts for Barghest and other animals. And I'm going to need a Witcher's silver sword at some point because I'm not going to be able to kill these monsters with a steel sword. It's just not very effective. So thank you all for joining me. I absolutely love this game to bits. It's so, like, there's just something about it that really draws me in. I love the charm of the game. I love that it feels old. It feels immersive. I like the style, everything about it I just kind of like. So I hope you guys enjoy this game as much as I do. I'll see you on the next episode. It's been a lot of fun. Had some sex. And hopefully we can do it again. Okay, I'm going to cut that part out. Had a great time this episode. So I'll see you guys next time.